is continuing on with the island theme. My name is Mako, and this is Noriko. We're both born in island of Okinawa. It's part of Japan. It's the most southern part of Japan. So we're kind of a Hawaii of Japan. So we're in our traditional kimono, very colorful, unlike the mainland Japanese, very subtle patterns because of subtropical island flavor. So today we'd like to share with you our culture, musical culture of Okinawan song. And except for a couple of songs that we're going to be singing, they're all sung in ancient Okinawan language, which is actually recognized as the endangered language. It's a remote island off of mainland Japan. So people speak Japanese, standard Japanese. Not a lot of people speak daily these languages. So perhaps some of you may know Japanese, but these you will not be able to understand. Try to feel it. Okay, so the first song is called Tenyobushi, and it's kind of a crowd gatherer song. You're like, hey everybody, we're gonna have a party, gather around. The extra, percussion noise. So let's see. Since we are so kind of cozy. I had this program ready for just 40 minutes of playing the song. But if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me, because they can do that in a small situation like this. First of all, the instrument that I'm playing is called sanshin. It just totally means 3 strings, because that's how many strings it's got. And yes, it's covered with python skin. And typically, it does have a python-y pattern, but this one is special to me because my husband made it out of Burmese albino python skin. So it's even more special. The albino python skin is very, very rare to find. And back in the olden days in Okinawa, they were called golden sanshi. And, because of the color. And originates in China. It travels up to the Okinawan Islands. We're talking 15th centuries, 14th to 15th centuries. And then finally makes it up to mainland Japan as a trading ship goes back and forth. And then some of you may be more familiar with Japanese shamisen, which is much bigger, square body, and completely white, and which is covered with cat skin. So it's a bit special. Like I said, Okinawa is like a Hawaii of Japan. So we've got our own culture, different type of diet, different rituals. It did have a different language. So yeah. So the next song we're going to sing, this is in a standard Japanese. Ooh, I'll get to that next. 「 So the first couple of songs I sang is called Minyo, or it falls in the category of Minyo, which is a folk songs. So next couple of songs I will I'd like to do for you is a classical tune. Typically, you would have different accompaniment instrument as well, but today the two of us. And these, when I say classical, Okinawa back in the heydays, it had its own king. It was ruled under monarch. So this was done in the palace. So you all right now are, imagine yourselves a guest at a palace. 茶ようちしりてあたい肌むいが花やちよかみてもいやならんへいやよぬひやぬがいしらしはいかわやさとにうちあきしくてうみさとにぬちゃいはきらへいやよぬひやぬがいしらちゅのちばなやさとにうちはきかちゅのちばなやよいわらびへいやよぬひやるがいThank you. 春や花盛り山石のちょんちょにいしのでひふきいる So the pick here, it's a little odd looking thing. This is made out of water buffalo horns, which is, there's an indigenous water buffalo in Okinawa. So they use that as a, they use that at a field to what do you call it, till the soil, and also use them to, use this machinery, the presses to squeeze sugar cane into sugar, syrup, and then to produce sugar. So this is a horn, and this is snake. Although snake isn't a type of snake that is indigenous to the island, this came, like I said earlier, this came from China, and that was part of a trade commodity that kept two countries tied to, economic ties like that. So, very, very organic. So whenever I take this outside, inside, it reacts to the humidity, the temperature. So from time to time, I would retune it because it would shift. And I don't know if there's any of you are musicians, but Okinawa music is based on pentatonic. So you might find it somewhat similar to other island flavor, like this. Anybody have a question for me? I like talking to people, yes.
So the drum, talk about the drum?
Oh yeah. So drum is actually a reverse import of Japan, from Japan. So it's a little different from the standard Japanese taiko drums with the big drums that's usually not played as a musical piece, but these little ones, which is called shimedaiko, they are. Yeah, do you know anything more than that?
Cow skin.
Not a cow.
It should be a cow skin.
She said it should be a cow skin, not a cat skin. Well, no cat's gonna grow that big, right? Okay, so next I'm going to do 3 songs, somewhat of a, what do you call them, mashups, sort of Japanese lyrics, Okinawan language, and this is folk tunes. And in Okinawa, it's, I think it may be just an island thing, but you get together, you get up and dance if you feel like it. Nobody's gonna say, she's dancing all by herself over there. Nothing like that. So if you feel up for it, please do. Or tap your toes. Thank you, doggy. Oops. Bear with me here for a second. So a little bit more about my instrument. It's like a taiko and it's hollow inside here. And as you can see, front and back, there's no sound hole. But it does resonate so fairly loudly, even in the outdoor environment. So what I've been told, a sanshin maker in the old days, sanshin maker would send his apprentice, you know, like how many yards away, like go down to that tree. I'm gonna play it. Can you hear it? Okay, good. So go to the next tree, and you play it. Oh, I can hear it. So then they would say, my sanshin reverberates to how many trees away, and then the louder it was, the best the sanshin or better quality it was supposed to be, because it's all in the tension of the skin, snake skin. Okay. Okay. Anybody have a question? I have a question. Any of you know where Okinawa is, or have? How do you know?
I lived there when I was young.
Oh, cool. Were you in the service or
My
a family
father-
of?
My father was.
Do you remember? What do you remember about Okinawa?
I remember there was a lady that took care of us, and she taught me how to eat with the chopsticks,
Uh-huh.
and she left a big impression on my heart,
Oh, nice.
and my kimono and my shoes.
Nice.
And I just remember how sweet she was and beautiful. She was a beautiful person.
Oh, great story. Do you know her name? Do you remember her name?
I don't remember her name.
Okay.
And also I remember the lizards.
Oh yes, lizards. Lizards. Subtropical island lizards. Yes.
Lizards in the storms.
Mm-hmm. Typhoons. Okay. My next song is about traveling. So from Okinawa, this song is about traveling Okinawa all the way to the mainland Japan. But since you've been traveling, let's dedicate this to this lady. I can talk to you later, but the words were quite touching to me without really thinking about it. But it means, we're going to see my family, and we're brothers and sisters all across the ocean, that type of thing. I'll talk to you later.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So next song is my favorite love song. It's quite passionate. The words are, "You and I are meant to be. Nothing would ever tear us apart. Think of your loved one." This is called Ashibi Nakafu. わしらに意味わしらんたげにすみなちゃうたまのふいんさとよいかたれんかりにかよわちゃるいんやさとよかたらてかたらていくとばのりさとよ sounds like beach, with the waves of the beach. Okay, so moving right along. So this is another classical piece. It's actually a little sad song. It's about homesickness. So this lyric talks about how I'm at the beach watching this bird kind of playing with the beach wave that's coming in and out. Oh, what did I just say about that? So this is a person, lady's point of view. I'm so homesick. I wish I don't have to worry about anything. Like these birds are just frolicking, in and out of the water. Sandpiper, I believe, is the bird here we're talking about. And towards the end of the song says, I'm looking at this moon, but this is the moon my parents, my sisters, my brothers, my family are watching tonight as well. So I feel connected through the moon. So it's it comes to our last song. Again, this is about another beach theme. When you are going down and getting your toes wet, you need to be aware that all these little shells that could be really sharp, or like these pointy shells that could be really dangerous on your I was gonna say naked feet. No, it's like bare feet. Bare feet. So this song is about that, but there's also there's a little hidden meaning to it. It's saying, girls, watch out, all these pointy things. And I'll let you decide what that means. Oh, so thank you for having us here. Let me do this before we do the last song. And thank you so much for Jack Straw for having us here, inviting us here to share our culture and something that you probably were not so familiar with, something new that you discovered today. And I really love that when somebody says, oh, this is the first time I've seen it. Like, this is different. So it's like discovery of the day, right? So again, thank you. So here's Umi no Chimbora. 朝やし